Enabling Christians to meet and date is our #1 goal. In this video, hear about why we started our dating show and how we're trying to shape Christian dating culture. Ever since we launched our YouTube channel, it's been our dream to start a dating show. We have a great dating app that's enabling Christians to meet and date, but we really wanted to deliver a matchmaking service where two Christians can meet face-to-face on a date. So, we got our content creators together and our thinking caps on to design the perfect dating show. Lauren Wendell, who was running our interview show Season with Salt at the time, played guinea pig to a concept we cooked up in 2 hours, and she was a great sport. In this video, we're going to explain the elements of our dating show, Third Wheel Dates, and our hopes for Christian dating culture. Plus, show you some behind-the-scenes footage of that surprise date for Lauren. First things first, we get two Christians to meet up face-to-face. Online dating is great, but unless you've met in person, you don't really know whether there's that chemistry and attraction there. We've heard too many stories about people talking online for ages, pinning all their hopes on their dream person, and then just not feeling it when they finally meet. Our advice if you're dating online is to meet up pretty early on to know whether you're a natural fit together before getting really emotionally invested in one another. And it's a blind date because we matchmake our users. About a third of relationships are through mutual friends. So let us be that friend. We ask questions and work out who will be compatible, and then align your schedules and arrange a date. Dating was never meant to be so much pressure, so let's take some of that pressure off.
So, I'm Lauren Wendell. I'm about to go into a blind date. I'm not going to lie, between you and me, I found out about 30 seconds ago. I've confirmed he's male, he loves Jesus, and he's age appropriate.
Sorry, my name is Sam.
Sam, this is so nice to meet you. Sam, tell me about you.
The cameras and Lauren aren't just because we're nosy. From talking to Christians, it sounded like people were a bit tired of dating, feeling like an interview. People we talked to felt a lot of social anxiety when they thought about dating. And some felt like they wanted accountability and help from their community when discerning whether someone was right for them. So we have Lauren as a third wheel because it takes the awkwardness out of the first meeting. She's amazing at starting conversations, and she has lots of ideas for creating chemistry and fun. If there's no attraction there, the date still doesn't feel like walking through mud. Yes, there may be weird and wonderful things in the date, but it won't be boring.
Like this.
No, it's not that.
Is it?
Can you just describe your hair for me?
Yeah. So
I don't think it's not going to make any difference to what appears on the paper.
as it stands, I've got a bun on my head, like a small top knot.
Okay.
So not a big like J-Lo. It's like a tight knot, and then I've got two sweeping fringes with a centre parting going down the front of my face.
Okay.
My brows are on fleek.
Your brows are on
My
fleek.
brows are on fleek. So
Okay.
whatever that
It's a
means
nice
to you.
big brows. Okay. It's a nice.
Wait, Sam.
That's quite angry.
Finished.
4, 3, 2.
Do you have a body, Lauren? I haven't drawn it. Oh, that's.
What is that?
There's nothing like food for bringing people together, so we ask our blind daters to bring a snack to share. We've learned that orange juice and crisps on a paper plate that you can find in a church doesn't cut it. Bringing food or drink to share does more than fill your belly. It's a way to share your personality and show your values.
If you've never had this, it's amazing.
No, that sounds amazing.
It's like Murray mints in a drink.
He's right, it is amazing. So amazing that I stole the rest of that box.
It's like someone said, drink everything for a midnight feast.
I was gonna say, I was like, okie dokie. So I don't think it's ever okay to not feed everyone in the room. So I was like, I have to bring enough. I don't know how many crew we're gonna have, so I had to bring enough for the crew. So we have hummus.
You guys are invited back every day.
There's nothing worse than just small talk on a date, but then you also don't want it to be so deep and meaningful that it gets too intense. So on Third Wheel Dates, we find a nice balance of lighthearted fun, chat, and conversation that reveals true character.
You would turn up at my house with a litter of puppies.
I like that I'm part of your ideal weekend already. That is lovely. a guilty pleasure. I shouldn't. I don't feel guilty about this. But one of the things that I do for pleasure that's very embarrassing is I'll put on music very loud and just dance. What do you enjoy about the Poirot series? Why is it? Why is that so interesting to you?
That I think because my mum loves it.
Oh, okay.
It feels like being at her house in front of the fire.
Okay.
I'd say if I'm out with my friends.
Yeah.
And it's like 1:30 a.m. and no one's left to try and get a McDonald's yet, and we're all still on the dance floor of like a pub where they just push back the tables and play music everyone knows the words to, you know. If someone has like laser disco lights, then that's just a bonus, but most places don't install those. And we're just like dancing around being really stupid, like shouting some sort of music. And because I don't drink as well, like I feel like I'm really present in those moments.
I love that.
That's what I'm doing most of the time.
So when did you stop drinking, or what prompted that? Because I also
It's funny you should ask.
I don't drink, so I find it interesting when people say.
Stop it! You don't drink.
Sometimes, in fact, honestly, most of the time, dates don't work out. There's just not that attraction there, and that's totally fine, but it can wear you down after a while. That's why we end every date with encouraging words to build each other up. Instead of the same old disappointment, we want every Christian who goes on a date to leave encouraged.
Yeah, I think like you have a great love for life, like that's really clear, and you're like really vibrant and expressive with that. Like God's made you a beautiful woman, and I'm sure He'll continue to do that. That's good stuff.
Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. I think God's definitely made you to be like really grounded, like you seem really centered and very like sure in yourself, which I think gives people a lot of confidence just like being around you. So I just want to like praise you for that.
Secular dating culture says we should keep our options open. There's no point in defining the relationship. It's all casual. We believe Christian dating culture should be different, and communication is key. No, you don't have to know whether you want to marry that person you're dating from the start. But at the end of each date, we ask our blind daters to make a decision about whether they want to see the person again or not. That way, everyone's clear whether it's a friendship thing or whether it's something to pursue further.
Do you think she's potentially your sort, babe, or no?
I think she could be.
Do you like to take some space or see face to face?
If you go face to face, you have to go on a second date.
You'll be able to see Lauren and Sam's second date for yourselves on next week's episode of Third Wheel Dates, so tune in then. And don't forget to like our video and subscribe to SALT for more about shaping Christian dating culture.